Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, post-holiday weekend, PM in the AM for Monday, July 7th. Only 10 days away from SEC Media Days, or at least Missouri's appearance there, and talking a whole lot of football coming up over the next few months. But still another week where we're kind of looking for topics and having a little fun talking about different things. So today, here's what I want to talk about. Who is Missouri's most recognizable current professional athlete? Has to be somebody currently playing professional sports to qualify in the discussion. I think immediately people are going to go to the NFL. Missouri's probably most recognizable alum in the NFL right now, I think, is Nick Bolton. Won a couple Super Bowls, scored a touchdown in a Super Bowl, all that. But the truth is, outside of, Chiefs fans or diehard NFL fans, is Nick Bolton famous? And do most people, know he went to Missouri? I'm not sure that's the case. If you go to Major League Baseball, I guess probably the most recognizable Missouri alum in Major League Baseball is still Max Scherzer, but right now he's mostly known for making a whole lot of money and not pitching. I think, over the last 15, 20 years, I think Max Scherzer may very well be the answer to this question. I don't think he's the answer right now. So I really come down to two and a half people in this conversation. They're all basketball players. If we're being honest, Missouri's most famous professional athlete right now is probably Jonte Porter. These are not reasons that you would really like to be the most famous, recognizable professional athlete from a school. So that's kind of its own category. We're talking about known for the sport they play. I think it comes down to Michael Porter Jr. and Sophie Cunningham. Look, the NBA is obviously much more widespread popularity than the WNBA. Michael Porter Jr. has won a ring. He just got traded. He signed a max contract a couple years ago. And if you look at Missouri recruiting graphics, all that, kids who get offers from Missouri still frequently use Mike's picture. So Michael may be the answer. I would make the argument for Sophie Cunningham. I think if you showed, average basketball fans a picture of Michael Porter Jr. and a picture of Sophie Cunningham, I'm not sure which one would have more people say, "Oh yeah, I know who that is." Obviously, look, Sophie is female. She is striking looking. He's just kind of an NBA basketball player, right? He looks like a lot of other NBA basketball players. I don't want that comment to be taken the wrong way. Just I don't know how many people see Michael Porter Jr. and immediately say, "I know who that is." Sophie obviously is playing with Caitlin Clark. She is, let's say, controversial in her, right? As many people probably hate Sophie as like her, but a lot know her. She's been in the news a lot more lately, I think, than Michael has. Sophie when she is asked a question, she will not hesitate to say what she thinks and speak her mind. And I think Michael probably is a lot more reserved and has made fewer, I guess, headline-inducing comments over the last couple of years than Sophie has. So I don't really know what the right answer is, but I don't think on first thought, when you're first asked this question, I'm not sure how many people would come up with the WNBA player as the most recognizable pro athlete from Missouri. Now, you can argue whether that's a good, bad, or indifferent thing, right? Certainly, Missouri would like to put Bo Pribula in the NFL or have Brady Cook. And, now that I think about it, the most recognizable pro athlete hasn't played a pro game yet. But in about a month, it's going to be Luther Burden III. If you look at social media following and just how many people know him through college football over the last 3 years, all that. So I guess, Sophie, enjoy the crown for the next month because Luther Burden III is coming to take this away. And I should have thought about this at the beginning, but hey, it was a fun way to get here after 4 minutes and 45 seconds, right? Let's go LB3. coming up whenever the Bears play their first preseason game. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to have plenty of recruiting stuff, football and basketball coming in the next week or two. And again, Gerard Hamilton going to SEC Media Days next week. So like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're here. Join the conversation over at Power Mizzou, 30% off your first year, $1 for the first month right now. So hope you come out and hang out with us before football season starts. We'll be back. We'll be back tonight with State of the Tigers special edition live show, and then tomorrow morning here on PM in the AM.